this is his traveling certificate.
Wow, this is so cute. Hello, 大家好，我是 Sophie。今天呢，我要给你介绍一个非常特殊的姑娘，她呢有一个非常特殊的朋友。来吧，今天我就带你们认识一下。Hello, Juliana.
Hello， 大家好，我叫 Juliana， 这是我的叶子朋友 Wilson。
So this is your friend Wilson.
Yes, this is my friend Wilson, and I would like to introduce Wilson to all the Chinese followers. Yeah, this is my friend, and also the therapy coconut, and my travel buddy, all in one. And he's made in Zanzibar. He's actually found in Zanzibar. So I think Zanzibar right now it's a perfect place to tell a little bit more about Wilson.
Yeah. Looks so cute. Could you tell me the story of how you found him?
So I found Wilson 1 year ago when I was on Uzi Island.
Uzi Island.
Yes, Uzi Island is a
South of,
island south of Zanzibar. And I was on a paddling trip with my girlfriends. And I was actually on one of the beach. I was peeing in the bush. And then I saw Coconut staring at me, being shocked, exactly the same way as now. He was shocked at that time.
Like,
Yes,
yeah, like.
And I saw this coconut and I thought about a movie with Tom Hanks called Castaway. And I immediately thought, okay, this is Wilson, and I took him on the kayak with me. Then we were on the other beach, and I was together with my girlfriends, and I showed them Wilson, and we were all laughing. And then one local guy from Zanzibar came, and he had t-shirt with Wilson on it. He had Wilson written on his t-shirt, literally, the Zanzibari guy.
Whoa.
So from that time I knew it's some things happen for a reason, and Wilson gonna become my travel buddy.
Wow.
He's looking a little bit different now. He has some scars because of the travels when I took him to South Africa. I took him to South Africa and he fell down. And that's why there is a small scar, so now I'm very careful with him. The first trip that we've done with Wilson was to Seychelles.
Why? You went to Seychelles?
I went for my brother's wedding and I took Wilson with me, but the problem was Wilson was detained at the airport. Yes. They said that he's plant origin and I should have special documents to travel with him.
With a coconut, with a dry coconut.
Exactly, with a dry coconut.
And you have to have a document for it.
Exactly. At least he didn't have to have a COVID vaccine. But COVID vaccine for this guy. But I had to have a special documents for him to travel, and he was detained for 1 week at the airport. We came to visit him with my brother after his wedding. We all came with wedding gowns to visit Wilson at the airport, and he was closed in this office. So unfortunately he didn't see much of Seychelles. But one of my followers on Instagram saw that story and he helped me arrange a special traveling certificate for this guy.
No way!
This is a special certificate of origin issued by Tanzania government. You can see official stamp. And it's even written, his name, Wilson. It's my data. And it's 1 coconut piece.
1 coconut piece?
And you can also see his weight.
Yes, yeah. Also his weight, so how heavy it is. Like 0.25
So it's, I hope he won't gain much on the weight during this time, and hope the certificate will be always valid. So this is his traveling certificate.
Wow, this is so cute. And I love the story, like when you met him, you know. You was peeing in the bush.
Yes, I was peeing in the bush and he was surprised. Wilson is always surprised and shocked. And I think it's a nice message for all of our human beings that sometimes we take things for granted, we get bored with stuff. Wilson, no, he's always surprised. Like now he's surprised to meet you, Sophie. He's surprised to be filmed.
And also went to Europe this year, right?
Yes, he went with me to Poland, and I also had a special mask for him during the flight.
Oh, really?
Yes. But nobody required it, but I thought if I have it, it's good also for him to have it. Yes. So, and in Poland, I spent my Christmas Eve with Wilson, and all my family is very happy with Wilson. And actually, there was a gift waiting for him. And now it's too hot, but it was a Christmas hat. So I was hiking with Wilson in winter. He saw the snow for the first time and he had the special Christmas hat made by my grandma. She handmade it. So now she also made a band for him, but it's waiting for him in Poland. So Wilson likes different hat styles. Maybe something from China you can also bring him one day. And I hope he will also visit China.
而且呢，就是特别可爱的是什么呢？就是他不管去哪儿呢，都会带上这个 coconut, especially at the beginning.
Exactly.
Everywhere when she go to the restaurant, even when she go to the party, you know. I saw she Wilson like to party, to dance with, you know.
Because people like to party with him. He's their drinking buddy. They put him on head or they are just playing with him. I took him on the music festival and he was like a star.
But I remember it was like a local guy, like a local friend, you know, like to break his hair.
Yes, he broke his hair a little bit during one of the parties. That's why, unfortunately, Wilson already has some scars, and we have to be very careful with him. But this is how is the life sometimes. If you wanna travel a lot and have experience, sometimes you get some scars.
It's a good one.
And also in South Africa, he's been doing all the hikes in Table Mountain. Once we got stuck by the storm in the mountains, and Wilson was always with me in my backpack, and he also makes people happy because it's something different and they ask me lots of questions about him.
Oh, wow.
And the kids love him too. And they really enjoy, they call him Wilson, and he's very sociable coconut, although he doesn't talk much.
Yeah, but we can understand him on his face.
His face says so much.
It's you for like 4 countries now, right?
Yes, now for 4 countries, but
like Seychelles, Zanzibar,
Poland, and South Africa. But I plan to take him on the next trips always, and I want him always to be my companion. And now when I have the certificate, it's a little bit easier to travel if they have any problems. And yes, I plan to rock the world together with Wilson. And it's always, you know, it's always easier because usually I travel alone. And now at least I have some travel buddy. Yes. Who does, it's not very requiring travel buddy. And Wilson also met penguins in South Africa. And penguins were actually very interested in Wilson. I have some videos to share, but they were definitely very much interested in Wilson. I think it's the first time they saw such a coconut. So when I also stayed in South Africa, I stayed with my host from couchsurfing. He was South African and he was obsessed about his cat. Like, you know, like the same as I'm obsessed with Wilson, he was obsessed with his cat, treating him like a human. And we went for a country concert and he bought us tickets. And guess what? He bought ticket for me and for Wilson, separate ticket for Wilson name.
Way.
Yes, so Wilson also gets to listen some live country music.
It's a normal price, like real.
Yes, yeah, with Wilson ticket too.
Lucky coconut.
Lucky coconut.
So this is my most special friend who have the most special buddy with her in Zanzibar.